Welcome trainers and champions to another episode of Pokemon Mythbusters. Yes, we're back again. Mythbusters is back. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Gosh, the last one's been like a few months by now since we've done another Mythbusters. But we're back and we're looking at battle styles, and the Pokemon that we have today is Cherrim. Yes, Cherrim came out in battle styles, and I feel like it is probably one of the most essential grass type Pokemon that you need for a grass type deck. So what does Cherrim actually do? Well, first off, it's 80 HP, which is fine. You can find it out with Level Ball. Being a Stage 1 means you can also find it out with Terraform Stadium, so you have one or the other as your preference. Being a grass type Pokemon is great because it works with itself. We'll get there in a minute. You can also do things like Aromatic Grass Energy. You hit things like Malamar V Max with a weakness, which also works great. Retreat cost of 2 is awesome because Air Balloon gets you through retreat. Weakness to Fire isn't the best because Welder is still running around, but not much longer before Welder kind of disappears, so you've got a little bit, you just got to hang in for just a little bit more, just a tiny bit longer time. But otherwise, it's pretty decent, especially for its ability, which is Spring Bloom. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a Grass Energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. Pokemon V, Pokemon GX, etc. have rule boxes. So yeah, that's kind of the first thing I wanted to touch on this Mythbusters thing. When it says a rule box, it literally means a Pokemon V, it also includes V Max, Pokemon GX, both normal and tag team, and when it says etc, it means also Pokemon Prism cards. It means Prism style cards. So right now, the only two that we have in rotation right now is Shaman Prism Star and Tapu Koko Prism Star. Those are the only two Pokemon that we have. Other than that though, you won't really see much else. Unless we get some new kind of variant later on as more sets come out, you won't get anything else. This is that. It's basically going to be V Maxes and GXs. That's it. But even when rotation comes, it will just be V Maxes anyway, or Vs. So yeah, that's kind of the whole. That's kind of the premise of what a rule box is. It's kind of that little thing that you see at the bottom. It will always say like V rule, V Max rule, GX rule. You get what I mean. But regardless, we move on. So the questions for Cherrim: does the Pokemon have to be a grass type Pokemon? Nope. It does not have to be a grass type Pokemon. You can technically tech in Cherrim in any deck that you want to, as long as you use grass type energy, which is fine. That is fantastic. So Cherrim is just great for any deck. You could tech him in a normal type deck if you want. You could tech him obviously in a grass type deck. You can tech him in a fire deck if the fire type Pokemon takes colorless energy. You could do anything you want. It is just amazing. It's so cool. It's so cool. Does attaching it using Cherrim's ability count as attaching for the turn? Nope. You can attach at the turn and use Cherrim's ability either before or after. It's completely up to you. You don't necessarily even have to attach for your turn. You can literally just do Cherrim's ability. So that's just as cool. So that is great. Does using this ability get affected by cards like Arctozolt? Yes, it does, because Arctozolt's ability is you get 2 damage counters on you if you put energy from your hand to your Pokemon. So if you do it this way with Cherrim's ability, be careful, because every single grass energy you put on this way, you are going to get hit. You're going to get hit with Arctozolt, and if you have multiple Arctozolt on your opponent's field and you do Cherrim's ability, you're going to take every single one of them. So I suppose for a deck like this that you use Cherrim in, the best counter would be Arctozolt. So yeah, be very careful of cards like Arctozolt. Does special energy count? Nope, it does not, unfortunately. Things like Aurora Energy doesn't count, because Aurora Energy, once you attach it, obviously you have to discard a card from your hand, but then it gets treated like any energy. But the way it works is that it kind of fits the bill. So for example, if I was doing something like ADP and I had let's say 2 steel energy, that Aurora Energy would count as a water. It's the only one that would fit the bill for any energy, and vice versa. If I do 2 water energy, that Aurora Energy would qualify as the metal energy. So basically it counts as any energy as long as it's attached. It fills in a blank, basically. So if you did something like Aurora Energy, Cherrim wouldn't be able to attach it. If you did something like Aromatic Grass Energy, which is the special energy that we have for grass type Pokemon specifically, it doesn't qualify as grass energy until the moment you attach it. So it's basically just a special energy until you attach it. So Cherrim doesn't qualify for that one either. So it only works at this point in time for basic grass energy. I know it says grass energy in general, but the only one that we have that qualifies for that is basic grass energy. if I use all the grass energy in my hand for Cherrim's ability and then reshuffle and get more grass energy, can I still do Cherrim's ability? Yep, you can still do it. You can still do it. So say for example, I had 3 grass energy in my hand. I attached all of them with Cherrim's ability, and then I did Professor's Research, got a new batch of 7 cards in my hand, and then 2 of them were also grass energy. I could still do Cherrim all over again. So it literally doesn't matter until the minute you hit attack or the minute you hit done for your turn. You can attach as many basic grass energy as you want to. It's great. If I had an evolution line of Pokemon where the final evolution is a GX, can I put on the grass energy before I evolve it? Yeah, you can. So say for example you had something like Incineroar, for example. Incineroar GX, it's a stage 2 Pokemon, but of course Litten and Torracat are not GXs. You can do Cherrim, put the grass energy onto Litten or Torracat, and then evolve to Incineroar afterwards, and the energy would still be there. The only time you can't add in the energy is once you've evolved that Torracat or Litten into Incineroar. So you can put on as much as you want afterwards, or much you want beforehand, should I say, and then once you evolve to Incineroar, that's it. You're locked in place. The only other way you can get it is if you attach personally yourself, or if you do energy switch. That is it. But other than that, I think that's it for all the questions for Cherrim. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer the best that I can. All of these things are coming up from my own personal experience of using Cherrim in multiple different decks, plus adding in a bit of like common knowledge from the TCG itself. But of course, guys, if you do have any other questions, let me know. I'll be trying my hardest to get the best answer that I can for you guys. And obviously, I'll be playing around with the deck, obviously, to kind of get the best information that I can give you. But if you guys want to see another Pokemon card getting Mythbusted, let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to test it out and see what I can find. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, always leave a like and always click on the video. As always, welcome back, and I'll see you all in the next video. Alright, guys, take care, and I'll see you all later. Okay, bye!